The current state of waste management in Nigeria is a major source of concern due to the high rate of waste generation and poor management practices. Experts in the environmental sector are challenging Nigerians to tackle this problem by separating waste in order to mitigate climate change. Miriam Mohammed reports.
Nigeria produces the most solid garbage in Africa, with approximately 70% of it being plastic waste that winds up on landfills, in water bodies or in sewers. This is because most Nigerians do not see waste as valuables that could be recycled. A report by the World Bank puts Nigeria as the 10th largest producer of unmanaged plastics in the world, accounting for 2.7% of the global total. Nigeria is expected to generate the most unmanaged plastic waste in Africa by 2050. The federal government has, in its bid to run around this narrative, adopted various initiatives to clean up communities, which has not yielded much results. This expert on environment believes citizens can help tackle climate change by separating their wastes before disposing appropriately.
At the dump sites, which we have, and we have a whole lot of illegal dump sites in Nigeria, whereby somebody can just come in the streets and will dump. By the time you know it, everybody is dumping. You are causing a whole lot of problem for yourself and for the community. And what happens at the dump site when you dump recyclable waste, food waste, and all this together? It emits greenhouse gases. These greenhouse gases are these are the gases that causes the depletion of ozone layer. These are the gases that causes climate change issues. So we have to know that this climate change we are talking about is not just emission of CO2, from vehicles or from industries that cause it. We also cause climate change by our action. So when you don't dispose and you dump your waste in the dump sites, it's not segregated. By the time you know it, it generates greenhouse gases, which causes climate change.
We decided to visit a recycling hub in Jahi. We met Roslyn Stephen, a mother of 5, who comes here to buy, sort, clean and sell plastic bottles to make ends meet.
I buy for here, I'll go and sell it for Masaka. So this thing is helping us. We dey take and feed ourselves, our children, our students' school fees. So the rubber is helping us.
One of the leaders of the hub took us through how much they make on a regular basis and how it has become a lucrative business.
Yeah, the business gets profit now. You go pick by, let me explain from kind. You go pick by the kilo, like 100 naira. Go cycle like 120 or 130. Now example, you go pick back aluminium, like 300 naira. Carry go Kano. It's an expensive day inside. You go pay transport and workers and so on. You go pick get like even 20 naira or 30 naira inside. You again. You understand? So that's all the business day. Police turn it on.
Abubakar Musa Abdulaziz is a compressor who uses these machines to compress plastics. They mainly sell to foreign companies who pay higher as they appreciate the value of recycled waste more than their Nigerian counterparts.
The machines used with electricity. Whenever there is light, we used to turn the machine on so that we should start working. And before we start the grinding, these rubbers we used to remove its cover and it is stickers so that the rubber will be very clean like this, as you can see here on the ground, so that we start grinding it.
Other recyclers appeal to the federal government to empower waste pickers as it will reduce the rate of crime in the country and create employment.
We need help from government. They should empower us because through this work that you are seeing, many women that don't have anything doing, this is where they comes every day and aim their own deliberate.
What's the government supposed to do? Make government come help us empower us, at times empower us some money and the machine. When we get those one, some of people where they never job to do, we go invite them to join us to continue.
These women are here to buy and sort out plastic bottles for machines to compress to bale for manufacturers to sell to recycling companies. Experts and waste speakers want all hands on deck in order to have a sustainable environment and also provide jobs for Nigerian society. Mariam Mohammed, TVC News, Abuja.